What is scenario planning in supply chain S&OP? Imagine trying to prepare for a trip without knowing the weather forecast. Would you pack an umbrella or sunglasses? Planning for the future in supply chains is similar. You need to consider different possibilities to stay prepared. Scenario planning in supply chain sales and operations planning is a way to look at multiple future situations that could affect how products move from suppliers to customers. It helps companies think ahead about possible problems like supply shortages or sudden demand spikes. Instead of just making one forecast, they create several what-if scenarios. Sales and operations planning is a process where different parts of a company work together. They align sales forecasts, production schedules, inventory levels, and financial goals. The goal is to balance what customers want with what the company can deliver. Scenario planning adds a layer of flexibility by exploring how different changes could impact this balance. The process starts with identifying a key question. For example, what happens if a major supplier faces delays? Then, the team looks at what factors influence the supply chain, like supplier reliability, market demand, or geopolitical issues. These are called drivers. Next, they develop different scenarios by combining these drivers in various ways. One scenario might assume high demand and supply disruptions, while another assumes steady demand and smooth supply. Once these scenarios are built, the team analyzes how the company should respond. Should they increase safety stock, find alternative suppliers, adjust production schedules? These responses are then discussed in monthly meetings to decide the best course of action. Using scenario planning in supply chain sales and operations planning helps companies become more resilient. They can prepare contingency plans for disruptions, better manage inventory, and adapt quickly to market changes. It also supports decision-making by showing possible risks and opportunities clearly. In essence, scenario planning turns static forecasts into dynamic strategies. It allows supply chain teams to stay flexible and ready for whatever the future might hold. This approach helps keep operations running smoothly, even when surprises happen, and aligns everyone toward common goals.